All right, been going back and forth on this list. At some point, you just have to make the video, you know? So here we go, my top 10 movies of 2022. I do want to state, before we start getting into this, that there are still movies that I have to see from 2022, but I do feel comfortable making this list, and you can follow me on my letterbox. I'll put it down in the description as this changes, because it might. We're gonna see. Firstly, some honorable mentions. The Batman. This Matt Reeves directed darker take on the world's greatest detective. It's about 30 minutes too long, but this darker take I really enjoyed. Just this whole cast, really solid, really interesting cinematography, music, sound, all that good stuff. This was just fun. It's Bullet Train. This was the John Wick fix of 2022. Really solid action. I had a blast. It was just a good time. Black Panther Wakanda Forever. I think this was by far the best Marvel offering this year. CG performances, Angela Bassett just ripping your tear ducts out. I'm just... Last of my honorable mentions is a film called RRR from India. This was bonkers. This almost made it into my top 10. A fucking crazy movie. The action set pieces where he's wrestling a tiger, Hollywood dance numbers that just come out of nowhere that are so good. Streaming on Netflix. Go watch it. All right, here we go. This top 10 has changed so much even right before I did this. So, okay, here we go. This is a documentary about Maurice and Katja Kraft, who are volcanologists. Didn't know that was a word, did you? It's the story of them falling in love and their obsession with really studying what volcanoes are capable of and what they do. They used a lot of footage that they shot themselves of these volcanoes erupting. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was very sweet and very thoughtful, and these shots are just... how can you deny the nature of this? Streaming on Disney+. At number 9, set in World War I. It's all in German, so throw those subtitles on, get your glasses, and get ready for this. The cinematography in this movie is very beautiful. The makeup is very good, but it's also incredibly hard to watch some of these things happen. I am a sucker for some really quality cinematography, streaming on Netflix. At number 8, written and directed by Rian Johnson. Phenomenal cast. Rian Johnson's visual storytelling in this movie about where your focus is needing to go, where your attention is needing to head. This was just really a quality murder mystery. Glass Onion, streaming on Netflix. At number 7, I did not expect to enjoy this at all. It is beautifully animated. I thought all of the changes were very good. I think the music is exquisite. Really enjoyed this. Again, streaming on Netflix. Wow, I'm really sounding like a Netflix show right now. It's hilarious. And it all is involved in Martin McDonagh's script, which can and maybe should win Best Original Screenplay. If you love like quick, fast-paced dialogue, this is the one for you. These performances from Colin Farrell, Kerry Condon, Barry Keoghan, and Brendan Gleeson are just all at the top of the game. Martin McDonagh is a playwright's screenwriter. The dialogue in this is so good and so fun that like you can't deny it. Streaming on HBO Max. For number 5, written and directed by Cooper Raiff, who is an upcoming filmmaker who just makes these really down-to-earth, authentic Gen Z type of stories. It's so much heart. It feels so good that like even though parts of this broke my heart a little bit, I just enjoyed the dialogue, I enjoyed the storytelling, and I can't wait to see what Cooper Raiff does next. This one's streaming on Apple TV Plus, baby! I just watched this on a whim, and wow. A lot of this dialogue is very thoughtful, sex positive, just truly intriguing dialogue, and I loved it. Streaming right now on Hulu. And again, this was a complete surprise. This is a dark comedy starring Anya Taylor-Joy, Ralph Fiennes. The social dynamic and the dark comedy in this really just blew me away. I had a great time watching this movie. Gonna go watch it again right now, streaming on HBO Max. This is what you want movies to be. This is blockbuster storytelling, and it's done very well. The flight scenes in this movie literally have you on the edge of your seat. Tom Cruise doing his Tom Cruise thing, and it doesn't even matter. He's just entertaining to watch. He is a movie star. It's undeniable. The rest of the supporting cast is also equally great. This was just a fucking great time at the movies, streaming now on Paramount Plus. And finally, number one, once again, this movie wasn't on my radar in any way. I had a friend who was going to see an early screening of it, and I was like, sure, I'll go see a movie, why not? And damn, The Everything Bagel. It had literally everything you could want from the movie. I was laughing, I was crying, I was laughing because I was crying. Action, comedy, heart, amazing performances from Michelle, from Ki Kwan, from Jamie Lee Curtis. Stephanie Hsu in this movie is probably one of my favorite performances of the year. This honestly has probably etched its way into my top favorite movies of all time. So that's my top 10 list. Can't wait for what happens in 2023. Lots to look forward to. See you soon.